We're Star Scouts!
Star Scouts, Star Scouts.
Hey, hey, zoom away!
Star Scouts.
This is Richard Warner, and our top story this evening. A number of local parents are reporting claims by their children of aliens appearing to them via their television sets. Channel 10 has obtained several exclusive home videos.
Are we rolling?
Children have been seeing something in their TV static, something adults cannot see. Something adults are not allowed to see.
Hey, why can't I come in, huh?
I told you, Dad. No adults allowed.
Did you get all that, honey?
Apparently, these aliens are using a local cable channel to recruit Star Scouts.
Sign it off.
Today, we're gonna meet some really cool Earth kids who are making a TV show about space. And NASA, that's the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, wants us to help them out. So my pal Zendo and I will do our best to teach them all we know about space travel and technology, or we're not Star Scouts, which we are.
But without actual evidence to substantiate these new claims, aliens will probably never be taken seriously here on Earth. We will be back with more of today's news after these messages.
This will boost our ratings for sure.
When I won the contest to produce my very own cable show, I had no idea any of this would happen.
Script, check.
Being a producer is a very demanding job, so I was preparing myself for the challenge.
Isn't this just too exciting? Your very own TV show.
Don't get too excited, Mom.
This astronomy show's just what they call a means to an end.
I'm hoping NASA will see it and let me into space camp, because someday I'm going to be the youngest astronaut ever.
Okay, where was I? Clipboard, check. Wake up call to Tucker. Oh no, I forgot to call Tucker. Oh, come on. Somebody answer.
There's nobody home.
There has to be a chosen. Tucker? So, did you get everything worked out with Cotton Beat?
Sheila, you didn't just make me co-producer because my uncle's an astronaut, did you?
Well, actually, Tucker, I figured since you watch so much TV, you'd be kind of invaluable.
Meanwhile, light years away, Zendo and I were speeding, and I do mean speeding to help Sheila and her TV crew. Hey, slow down, Zendo. The speed limit here is only 10,000 light years per second.
No problemo. Hey, look, Ziggy, there's Earth.
Oh, way cool planet, if I may say so.
Oh, my circuits miss our human Star Scout friends. It's been a long time.
Your circuits mistook a store dummy for a human the last time we were on Earth.
Well, it was very lifelike.
Well, this time pay attention. We've got a lot to do and not much time to do it.
First day on the set, and all is not well. As a producer, we really have to be on top of everyone. That's what I like most about this job. You get to boss people around. Except for my brother Wilson. He's really smart, and he hides it well.
Hi, my name's Tucker, your host for the Cosmo Club, the only show on television to take you into outer space and back in a half an hour. Today's special guest is Captain Charles P. Conrad Jr.
Glad to be here, Tucker. I brought some good space stories and pictures with me. So if you're ready, we'll be right back after this commercial.
Cut. Okay, everybody, hold your places for a sec.
Heather, when we start again, keep the camera on Captain Pete till I point to the chart. Any questions?
Yeah, when do I take that lens cap off?
What?
I'm just kidding. The show looks great. It's gonna be a big hit.
Thanks. Oh, is the chart done yet, Devontae?
I don't know if I like this background color.
It's space, it's black, it's perfect.
If I'm the art director, shouldn't I be directing the art?
Yeah, you direct it to me, I direct it from there. Oh, is your video segment all queued up?
Don't ask me, I'm just the stupid art director.
Oh, and get all that space off you.
Let's start now, Captain Pete.
Thank you, Tucker. Today, we're going to discuss what it takes to get to the moon. Rocket propulsion is the basis of all spaceflight. No other form of man-made locomotion can impart the thrust necessary to boost an object to the speed that will overcome the gravitational pull of the Earth. The first known device using reactive thrust was a wooden dove made by Arctitus of the Greek city of Tarentumon in southern Italy around 350 BC. This dove was propelled by a steam reaction device. Chemical rockets had their own origins in the history of gunpowder, better known as black powder. Black powder rockets called fire arrows were used by the Chinese around 1040 AD. Arrows were placed in cylinders with black powder and ignited, but aiming them accurately turned out to be impossible. The first liquid fuel rocket flight in world history was in 1926 by the American physicist Robert H. Goddard.
This is Apollo Saturn Launch Control. We are still go at this time.
Today, liquid fuel rockets with a higher exhaust velocity than solid propellant rockets are the key to spaceflight. With 5 liquid fuel F1 engines totaling 7.5 million pounds of thrust and liquid hydrogen upper stages, the giant Saturn rocket became the model for advanced space missions. Fuel tanks hold hundreds of tons of fuel. The temperature of that liquid hydrogen is minus 430-some degrees Fahrenheit. You can see the ice falling off that super cold fuel tank. Now that's totally cool.
The efforts of a team comprising the armed forces, other government...
What's up, Ziggy? You look down.
20 trillion cable channels and I can't find that kid's space show anywhere.
Then can we watch Love Boat?
How is that gonna help?
The theme is catchy.
Hold the phone, Zendo. There it is.
Access it. Cosmo Club, local cable program run entirely by kids. Mission to provide information on outer space.
Wicked. That's it. That's the show we've been searching for. Look. Isn't that one of our astronaut friends?
Correction. The human adult is Captain Charles Pete Conrad Jr., United States Navy, retired. Mission highlights. Commanded Gemini 11 mission, September 18, 1966, at a then record altitude of 850 miles. Member of Apollo 12 mission, launched November 14, 1969. Second team to walk on the moon. Commanded Skylab 2 space station mission, May 25, 1973.
Your databank is missing one vital piece of information. Captain Pete was once a Star Scout.
Oh, one little mistake.
A big mistake, I'd say. Anyway, they still need our help. Gas up the spaceship, Zendo. Next stop, Earth.
I can't believe I'm in the same building as Captain Charles P. Conrad Jr.
One small step for man, one giant step for television.
A giant step backward, if you ask me. Wilson, after the wrap of this show, and I use that term loosely, I want my stage returned to mint condition. And fix this air conditioner. I think I'm catching a cold.
I sure hope it's easier up in space.
Now remember, Zendo, only kids can see us.
Query, why do adults fail to access visual stimulation of alien life forms?
Because kids are less likely to be afraid of aliens than adults.
Understood.
And this time, stick by me. You have a knack for getting into trouble.
Oh, I always listen to you, Ziggy.
Then why do I feel like I'm talking to deaf antennas sometimes?
What did you say? Whoop! There it is!
You watch too much MTV, Zendo.
That's lunch.
Hello!
That's weird. No, it's just an alien. A what?
Earth looks much bigger from space. Data readout. Planetary composition, 4% processed vegetation, 1% forged minerals, 1% glue. Adaptable life forms, none. Hi there, I'm Zendo, and here comes my pal Ziggy. Earth, I got one message for you. We're back!
He's in there?
Not anymore. Now I'm out here. How do you do? How do you do? How do you do?
We do fine. Now let's get on with it.
Okay, we're here to solve all your problems.
Who are you, anyway?
My card, young Earthling.
Cygnus morphobus lactose. Maximus gluteus
Grininin?
E pluribus unum helosis.
Takes 7 minutes to pronounce. You forget what you said at the beginning by the time you get to the end. Just call me Ziggy! Zendo and I are Star Scouts!
Can we see inside your ship, Ziggy?
Can the sun melt a snowman from 2.9 billion miles away? You bet your 7 million brain cells.
Hop aboard!
Wait, we'll never fit in there.
Want to bet?
It's impossible. It can't be this big.
Can't, won't, don't. Star Scouts never use those words. How do you think we got you in here?
You made us smaller, didn't you?
No, I made your expectations bigger!
Whoa! What's behind all these doors?
A record of all the space adventures people have ever had. Watch, Zendo will demonstrate. Come on, Zendo, show him the one adventure that was a real turning point for humans everywhere.
Here
Go! On July 20th, 1969, Neil Armstrong became the first human to walk on the moon. His immortal words, "One small step for man, one giant leap for mankind," introduced a new era of space exploration for Earthlings. Humans seem like a friendly species. The dedication on the landing ship Eagle proudly proclaimed, "We come in peace for all mankind." Impressive.
Why were you impressed? You obviously have technology that's beyond us.
It wasn't your technology that impressed me.
Well, then what?
I was impressed by how 420,000 people could work together on the first moon landing project.
And I can't even get 10 people to work together.
Yes, you can. It's all about cooperation, trust, and teamwork. You've got a good crew, Sheila. You should let them do their jobs. They may surprise you.
But you don't understand. As a producer, I'm supposed to keep on top of everyone.
That's why you assemble a team who know what they're supposed to do. And you, as a producer, have to trust them.
I just wish I knew more.
The first step towards learning is to admit, "I don't know." Part of human nature is to reach out and explore. All great achievements in space exploration occurred because people wanted to know more.
Give me an example.
I'll give you several. Clear the launch pad. It's time to blast off. In 1609, Galileo Galilei constructed Earth's first astronomical telescope. For the first time ever, man felt that he could reach out and touch the stars.
It would take almost 300 years before man would realize his dream of powered flight. In 1903, Wilbur Wright watched his brother Orville become the first human to achieve controlled-powered flight. The 40-foot wide, 746-pound Wright Flyer traveled 120 feet in 12 seconds. Accomplishing this, mankind wanted to go higher, faster, and farther.
In 1927, Charles Lindbergh, a former airmail pilot, took off from New York to try to win a $25,000 prize for the first airplane to fly from New York to Paris. Lucky Lindy flew his Ryan monoplane called the Spirit of St. Louis 3,610 miles to Paris in 33 hours and 30 minutes, and he claimed his prize. From then on, it seemed the skies were open to anyone.
In 1957, Sputnik 1, Earth's first artificial satellite, is launched, marking the dawn of Earth's space age.
On October 1st, 1958, the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, NASA for short, is formed. A week later, Project Mercury, the first manned spaceflight program, is started.
In 1961, Soviet cosmonaut Yuri Alexeyevich Gagarin was the first man in history to fly in space. Monitored closely, Gagarin practiced eating, drinking, and writing his own observations of the flight during his 108 minutes aloft. Oh, just think! In less than 2 hours, Gagarin's Vostok spaceship had blasted off, circled the world, and landed.
Large radio telescopes like these have been part of NASA's Deep Space Network since the 1960s. They're a part of a program called Sky Survey, which is designed to study a wide range of radio frequencies and discover any signals that might come from alien civilizations. Programs like Sky Survey are part of Project SETI, which stands for Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence. So far, we haven't found any concrete evidence of ETs, but the search goes on.
On March 2nd, 1972, Space Probe Pioneer 10 is launched.
In 1976, the Viking 1 space probe lands on Mars. Its mission, to seek out extraterrestrial life on the Red Planet.
In 1977, the first spaceship Enterprise undergoes flight testing.
20, 10, 5, 3, touchdown.
In 1981, the shuttle Columbia, Earth's first reusable spaceship, makes its first orbital flight.
In 1983, the Pioneer 10 spacecraft becomes the first human-launched space probe to leave Earth's solar system.
This is all amazing stuff.
That's right, Sheila. When people put their heads together and work as a team, anything is possible.
Roger, roll, Discovery. Crew confirms roll program. Houston now controlling.
Where is everybody?
Oh no! You've got to beam us out of here. Your command is my wish.
Where'd you two come from?
Our first Star Scouts class.
Really? Well, are we ready to start taping again?
Yeah. I'll go get everybody.
Okay, I'll be right here. So let's talk about how we adapt to life in space. Since the earliest days of manned spaceflight, there have been those astronauts who have gotten nauseous when first encountering zero gravity. NASA calls this space adaptation syndrome. But just like seasickness, which affects only a certain number of sailors, not all astronauts get space adaptation syndrome. Why? Scientists wanted to find out. So they spun us, they tipped us, and they twirled us until we were blue in the face. Believe it or not, To find out the effects of weightlessness on humans, they even sent goldfish into space.
Yo, hey, you, get out of the way, I'm swimming here.
Who signed us up for this anyway?
After all that, they still aren't sure exactly what causes space adaptation syndrome. Generally, the symptoms disappear in about 3 days. Some astronauts try to alleviate symptoms by reducing unnecessary head movements and taking a drug astronauts call Scopedex. To get used to zero gravity without going into space, astronauts train in a KC-135 jet, also known as NASA's Vomit Comet. Like a roller coaster, the jet makes controlled climbs and descents, which produce 30 to 35 seconds of weightlessness. After several weeks in zero gravity on a Skylab mission, our spines started to straighten and lengthen. Each man gained an inch or two more of height. This is now taken into account when designing spacesuits. My lunar suit weighed about 150 pounds on Earth, but only 25 pounds on the moon. That's because the moon has only 1/6 the gravity of Earth, so less effort is needed to move around.
The Cosmo Club now invites its viewers to call in with questions for Captain Pete.
Hello, Captain Pete? Well, I just wanted to tell you how much I'm enjoying the show. Oh, and I also want to remind Sheila and Wilson that we're going to your grandmother's tonight, so be home early.
Thanks for the compliment, ma'am.
How do you sleep in space?
Good question. Zero gravity can provide you with a very comfortable night's sleep. Astronauts sleep summer camp style in sleeping bags. You can literally sleep standing up or upside down. Your sleeping bag has to be anchored. Otherwise, you'd bring new meaning to the words sleepwalking. Next question, please.
How do you eat in space?
It's a lot like camping out. Our food is sealed in airtight pouches, and all you have to do is add water. Because of the zero gravity, food trays have Velcro straps attached to them. As you can see, the don't play with your food rule doesn't apply here. On early missions, astronauts had to squeeze chicken and dumplings or bacon and eggs out of a tube. Later, we used hot water squirters to heat up and hydrate dehydrated food. NASA has a Food System for Spaceflight Research program designed to develop food technology and dispensing techniques. In fact, soft drink technology was first tested in space on the Space Shuttle Challenger.
What's it like to live with other astronauts on a mission?
I'm glad you asked. Whenever you find yourself in close living quarters with a group of people, you try your best to get along. This means cooperation and respect. Teamwork's also essential. You have to depend on each other. Everyone has his own responsibilities. Your day is divided up between work, play, and exercise. The one thing your crew has in common with each other is that in space, down is up and up is down. Once you adapt to zero gravity, you'll find that you can do any kind of a task, which may crack up your fellow crew members.
How do you, go to the bathroom in space?
That may sound like an embarrassing question, but it's a valid one. Astronauts have to be sufficiently potty trained before a mission. A space toilet has float restraints and a seat belt to keep you from floating away. You have to sit exactly right on the toilet or risk letting something escape and find some other place of rest. look out. A suction device at the bottom of the toilet pulls the waste down.
Do missions always go as planned?
Not always. In fact, the Apollo 11 moon landing was almost aborted.
Altitude 1600. Eagle looking great.
In the final moments of their descent, they narrowly escaped disaster. As the craft dropped towards the moon's surface under automatic pilot, the astronauts realized that they were headed for a field of huge rocks big enough to break apart the ship. Neil Armstrong took over the manual control and shot the landing craft forward over the moon's surface at nearly 60 miles an hour, searching desperately for a smooth landing site.
5.5 down. 5.5 pounds.
Armstrong found a small clearing, headed for it, but then lost sight of the clearing in the clouds of dust raised by the descending craft.
Stick forward. 60 seconds.
Feeling his way through, he brought the craft down onto the surface. When it finally landed, only 20 seconds of fuel remained. Whew!
Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed. I'm going to step off the limb. That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
I have a question. What would you say if an intelligent, charming, witty space alien asked you to become a Star Scout and help make the galaxy a nicer place to live?
Sign me up. But first, we have to make our planet a nicer place to live.
Cut!
Heather, you're falling asleep at the wheel, honey.
Wilson! Miss Lime will be here any minute. Tell me, do I look important?
Oh, like a banana to a chimp, sir.
Well, hurry up, Wilson, and fix that darn stage phone.
The kids need me here until the show's finished, sir.
Oh, believe me, Wilson, this show is finished.
You know, that Wembley guy was way wrong. The phone started ringing off the hook. Our Star Scouts mission was a complete success, and the kids show was a hit.
Tucker, our show's a hit! It's a hit!
Star Scouts, Star Scouts.
The next day, the kids were home watching the latest space shuttle launch on TV. There was a news reporter interviewing another old buddy, Captain Dick Gordon.
Correct. Human is Richard F. Gordon Jr., Captain United States Navy, retired. Mission highlights: walked in space for 115 minutes on 3-day Gemini mission, launched September 12, 1966. Orbited the moon on Apollo 12 mission, November 14, 1969. 1971, became Chief of Advanced Programs for the Astronaut Office, worked on design and testing of Space Shuttle.
Well, Captain Gordon, do you have any thoughts on the recent spate of alien sightings?
Well, Richard, it's funny you should ask. Several of the Apollo astronauts reported feeling a presence on the moon, almost as if someone or something was up there.
We were right there with them, watching out for our NASA space buddies and having a little bit of fun, too.
Look, it's Siggy!
Now it was time to begin our next adventure, so we caught a ride on the next space shuttle courtesy of our pals at NASA. That's something any of you kids could be doing sooner than you think if you stay in school, study hard, and really follow your dreams. Who knows? You might become astronaut heroes like our buddies, Pete Conrad and Dick Gordon. Then you too can become Star Scouts. So join Zendo and me, Siggy, on the next adventure of Star Scouts Discover NASA. Hey, hey, zoom away!
Star Scouts, Star Scouts. Star Scouts, Star Scouts.
Our new friends, we are here to welcome you.
hand in hand, we know we can make it through.